So welcome to Math with Ish. Now we have a question on complex numbers and it says express -1 plus I in the form RE raised above I theta, where R is positive and minus pi is less than theta is less than or equal to pi. Okay, now this is a question on complex numbers and they want us to write it in this exponential form. Okay, remember that complex numbers can be written in polar form and in exponential form, so they want us to write it in exponential form. So let's go without wasting time. Now the first thing to do is you sketch the diagram so that you know the quadrant that the theta falls into. Okay, so now let's sketch the diagram for this. We know that this is our imaginary axis, while this is our real axis for a complex number, and -1 probably here is our -1, and then the imaginary axis is 1, that's I, which is 1 here, so this is our I. So if you trace, this is the point where they meet, so this is going to be the vector on that. Okay, and if I take down this is my right angle triangle, and then here the angle here is actually what we are looking for. So this is our argument. Okay, now but this angle within this right angle triangle, let's call it alpha, that's the acute angle we use to determine our value. So, and we know that tan, or that this angle alpha here is always equal to the tan inverse of the imaginary number all over the real number, which is 1. Remember, we don't take cognizance of this minus sign. Okay, so this is 1, our minimum number here is 1, I is 1. Okay, so let's go, and this is going to give us tan inverse of 1, and therefore our alpha is equal to 45 degrees. So if here is 45 degrees, if this angle here is 45, what does that tell us? It tells us that here is going to be what? 135 degrees. Okay, so we have gotten all that we need there. So what is remaining for us to get now is the value of R there, which is the modulo, and R is always given as the modulo, which is your real number squared plus your unit squared, which is 1 squared, and so this gives us 1 plus 1, and that is 2. So this is our value for R. Okay, so we have gotten all we need. All we have to do now is to put them back here, so which means that we can see that, which means that -1 plus I is the same. So let's put everything now. This R is what? Our R here is what? With 2. We have E raised above I, and then our theta is what? Is 135 degrees. 135 degrees. But most of the time, or from this question, they want theta to be written or to be given in radian. And we know that 135 is the same thing in radian, is the same thing as 3 pi over 4. So this is our final solution to this. So I hope you've gained value. So if you, in case you don't know how to convert from degrees to radian, this is just the simple way to do it. Okay, all you have to do is multiply the degree given to us, 135 degrees, just multiply it by pi over 180, and then you simplify. So when you do that, you're going to have 135 pi over 180, and when you simplify, you're going to have 3 pi over 4. So that is how I got this. Okay, so I hope you've gained value. Thanks so much for watching. Do have a great day.